All right. Good afternoon, everybody. So today we're going to be doing some TryHackMe Linux challenges, especially if I can get my Kali box to play with us today. She is rebooting after my last stream where I did all the updates. If not, we'll just do it through Windows. But so I went ahead and subscribed to Kali Linux. Can't even talk today. I went and subscribed to TryHackMe. We did the OpenVPN challenges earlier. And now I'm going to go ahead and start with some Linux challenges, and we'll see if Kali wants to play. Apparently it doesn't like me. Well, I'll be mean to it. Here we go. Scram. Alright, let's power on that virtual machine and see what happens. Yeah, I don't want to connect anything. Yep, okay, boot. And if not, if this doesn't work, we'll just go straight into Windows and just do it there. So well, see, it's a good thing that the only thing I had in that was the OpenVPN stuff, so I'm probably going to wind up killing this virtual machine off later. Okay, so screw it. Let's kill that. Okay, so here we are at TryHackMe. This is their dashboard, and we're looking at Linux challenges. So the Linux challenges that appeared from our last stream, you had to be a paid subscriber to go into this, but with my student email address, which I'm betting as long as you have a .edu, you can get it even if you're not still a student. Yeah, so I am gonna have to VPN to their network for this. I'm betting as long as you have a .edu, you'll be good to go. Okay, so this is really gonna frustrate me that we just started streaming and my Kali box isn't working. And I didn't. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of a game changer here. So I'm gonna go out to my Udemy course that I've been taking on practical ethical hacking, and I'm not gonna share his content because that is not the purpose of this. But we're going to go back to the Kali Linux download. Whoops, that is not. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and download Kali Linux 2019.3, and I will go ahead and show you how to set that up. It's about 2.1 gigabytes. It'll take a little bit. While we're waiting, we'll click around though in TryHackMe. So this is the dashboard for Linux challenges. Great, there's a scoreboard where people can keep track of how awesome they are. Obviously, I'm way down here at the bottom. And the purpose of this is really to learn or improve our Linux skills. So challenges that involve using commands, ls, grep, cd, tailhead, curl, strings, tmux, find, locate, diff, tar, and xxd. Understanding cron jobs, message of the day, system mounts. SSHing to other users' accounts using password and private key, locating files on the system, hidden in different directories and encoding methods. SQL databases using SCP to download a file, which is a great way of exfiltrating files off systems. Understanding Linux system paths and system variables. And this will kind of just take us through these tasks. But first, we're going to have to install Kali Linux. So I don't know why my other one decided not to play, but get rid of that. Go over here. That's my new website logo, by the way. But anyways, we're going to go over here and go to Cyber Virtual Machines. Get rid of. So I've got a few things downloaded already. So OpenVAS is a open source vulnerability scanner. So we're going to go through that at some point, and Nessus for vulnerability scanning. But anyways, right now I'm just going to delete my Kali Linux and take my new download. And we'll get it installed. So as soon as this download is complete, I will be right back, and we can go ahead and get the install going. Just a moment. Okay, so we are back, and as you can see, my Kali Linux VM has finished downloading. So I'm going to take this file. It comes from the course here. It's just easier to find if I download it from there. It comes as a 7-zip file, which of course it looks like I did actually have still downloaded. But anyways, we'll go ahead and extract this out, and then I'll move it to my VMs folder, and we can go ahead and get started. And of course, with the working at home and the streaming, there's always something that happens while we're, on the stream. The text I got was my wife telling me that my dog has to go outside and go to the bathroom. So I am going to get this over in my virtual machines folder. Okay, so there's Kali Linux. And we are going to go to open a virtual machine. Go here. Okay, so it's got about 45 seconds. If you're following along, just go ahead and get it copied somewhere that you like. And this is VMware Workstation 15.5 Pro. VMware Player is very similar. The virtual machine settings should be pretty much good. The only thing I normally do is up the RAM a little bit. That's normally about all I do. But it looks like I'm going to have to take my dogs out super quick, and then we'll keep this going. I promise, eventually we'll get to Linux challenges today. I know that I don't want to make just a waste of time for you guys. Okay, so there, I clicked open on the virtual machine. I'm going to go ahead and suspend my vulnerability scanner. We'll save that for another day, of course. So this is what the virtual machine settings look like. Processors 4, memory, see they only assign 2 gigabytes. You don't need a lot more. I like to run a lot of threads when I do my enumeration, so I'm going to up it to 4096 to 4 gigabytes. Other than that, everything can kind of be auto-detect, so we'll go ahead and power that back on. And then if you newly downloaded one, or you don't know where it came from, just use I copied it. If you use I moved it, it tries to find on your local machine all the settings that you still had for it. So there's Kali. We'll get that booted up. And while it boots, I apologize yet again. I am going to run and take my dogs out. This time I'll just leave the desktop screen up. I apologize. You guys didn't see the VM settings. This is what it looks like here. Memory, I up that to 4 gigs. I leave everything else kind of default. There's a bunch of other stuff you can do. You can make sure it doesn't go to sleep. You can share a folder between your machines. That is a good practice to leave disabled. Then once you download Kali, username for the old versions is root, and password is root backwards or tour. Okay, so let's see if she actually opens. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I will run my dog out, decide to use the bathroom, and I will be right back. Oh my lord, you guys. So, in the realm of my household, 3 kids, 3 dogs. The wife is currently quarantined in the master bedroom, possibly with coronavirus. We don't really know yet. She's been tested twice. The first one was negative, but has all the symptoms. Second one we're still waiting on, so it is a crazy time here. So, apologize for the interruption, but let's go ahead and get back to work. So, we're in our Kali Linux 29.19.3. You saw me do the install. It's completely fresh. Let's go out to TryHackMe here. And for those of you that are tuning in from Discord, I do not have Discord pulled up because I only have 2 monitors. So if you've got questions or want to see something again, or you can't see it, just type here in the chat, here in Twitch, and I will reply to you that way. But I promise we're going to get into this now. Okay, so here's the TryHackMe dashboard. So I am a subscriber. There's 58,000 users. I don't think there's that many actual paid, probably significantly less. But we're going through getting started. So Linux challenges. And I imagine if you tuned into the last stream, you saw that we had to connect to the network. So to do that, I have to download a configuration file. We did this in the getting started, but then my Kali box crapped itself. So here I've downloaded my configuration. There we go with that. Okay. I downloaded the latest version of OpenVPN. So that's the sudo apt install. So sudo apt install OpenVPN. And if you're doing the OSCP penetration with Kali Linux, you will need to install OpenVPN as well. I use the same thing where you can VPN into their network. And then you can have fun with all their stuff. So just to make it easy, I keep that VPN configuration on the desktop. If you see that mount shared folders, that's the same thing, just for penetration with Kali Linux. But anyways, so sudo OpenVPN desktop actualtom.ovpn. No, with an and sign. Options error opening configuration file. Oh, really? And maybe I am just having all sorts of fun. Okay, so we're going to go to the OpenVPN room and make sure we didn't mess something up since I had to re-download Kali. So connecting to our network, download the VPN configuration file, and then read the task connecting with Linux. Okay, so sudo OpenVPN There we go. Okay, so it says initialization sequence completed. So now we'll keep Kali up. All right, back to Linux challenges. So we're 24 minutes into the stream and we're just getting started on the path. That's awesome. Okay, so 39 to do. Okay, so here we go. So learn by completing Linux challenges. Fantastic. Yep. Tasks. So deploy the virtual machine to get started. Okay. So there we go. It's starting our personalized virtual machine. And we are connected to the network. So there's the IP address of the machine, 10.10.62.61. Of note, that's a local IP on their VPN for me to connect to. And we need to SSH into Gary username. Let me in as the password. So we'll go and open a new window. I like to keep that open VPN when minimalized. So we'll SSH to Gary at 10.10.62.61. No port specification. Yeah, we do want to continue connecting. And the password is let me in. Alright, now we are connected. So how many visible files can you see in Gary's home directory? So when you SSH in as a user, it automatically takes you to that person's home directory. So here we are. So I see 3 files. So let's give that as the answer. ls is list, and that's what you use, just like in DOS or the Windows command, you use dir. ls in Linux shows you the number of the files that are in a given directory. Well, let's see if I can make this a little easier to see here. There we go. Maybe we can put that over like that. Okay. So we saw 3 files in Gary's home directory, so let's go into task 2. Ooh, there's a bunch here. Okay. What is flag 1? Okay, so it's a text file. It's on that person's computer. It's on that file, that computer that we're in. So I'm going to show you a couple commands that are useful. So file. So like flag 29, if we don't know what kind of file that is, because it doesn't have an extension, we can use file and type the name, and it kind of tries to figure out what type of file that is. So that's a great tool. Strings is another one that'll show you any text strings that are in a file. Cat just puts the contents of the file on the screen. So there we go. So I type cat flag1.txt. It says there are flags hidden around the file system. It's your job to find them. So what is flag 1? So I copy that. And this is very popular kind of CTF format where flags are hidden around somewhere and you got to go find them. So we'll submit that as flag 1. Now it wants me to log into Bob's account using the credentials shown in flag 1. Okay, so I'm just going to go new tab. And we'll SSH to Bob at 10.10.62.61. And what is Bob's password? Bob's password is Linux rules, which I agree it absolutely does. So now I am SSH'd into Bob's account. And they want me now to find out what flag 2 is. So if I do a list, there's flag2.txt. So we'll use that same cat command, flag2.txt, and there she is, flag 2. All right. So we'll copy, paste that over here in the website, and submit. And if you're a paid TryHackMe subscriber, here you go. I'm logged in as Gary there on this. That is another way. I do not like running things in a browser at all. Okay, flag 3 is located where Bob's bash history gets stored. So does anybody know the command for where bash history gets stored? Bash history. So I am not good with Linux commands at all. One of the things that you're going to have to be good with when you go start pen testing is your Google foo, your ability to find Google, find stuff in Google quickly. So turns out it looks like Google hates me today. Turns out the command is just history. So let's go back to the basics. So flag 3 is located where Bob's bash history gets stored. So let's try history. Okay, so looks like way back here in the bash history we have this. It's not the same as flag 2. Let's give that a shot. Boom, correct answer. Flag 4 is located where cron jobs are created. So let's see. So where are cron jobs created? So according to Google, it says they are in var slash spool slash cron slash cron tabs. Can't go there. What do we think, room? Take a look at the little hint. What do they say? They say cron tab. I mean, that's kind of what I was trying to look at. Maybe I can do it on this count. Cron tab dash L. Let's see if that does anything for us. No cron tab for Gary. Bob. Flag 4 is located where cron tab. Okay, so here we go. Here's flag 4. Okay, so they're already testing our ability to use some Google. Let's see, edit this file to introduce tasks to be run by cron. Yep. Find time. Yep. So stuff to read, right? If you want to learn more about Linux, definitely go through and read. Okay, so now we need to find flag 5. So how do we do that? Just find flag 5. So I'm gonna go, whoops. Oh man, that's not what I wanted. So let's look at the find command. So this searches the directory tree root at each given starting point by evaluating. Yep. So we can use find to locate and search for files. You can tell it whether or not to follow symbolic links. So let's see here. Let's try find name flag 5. We find flag 5. Let's see. Didn't find it that way. Sorry, one of my neighbors is texting asking me what I need from the store because I'm not allowed to leave my house right now under quarantine. Trying to get some 9-volt batteries and a better thermometer. So if you use find iname, that ignores case. Okay, so here's what we got. We got that. Alright. ./lib/terminfo/e/flag5.txt. So let's go cat. And as long as you do the full path, you can print out the flag right here on the screen. And there we go, we found it. Okay, so number 6 tells us to grep through flag 6 and find the flag. So I bet we have to find it first. So let's find flag 6. Okay, so flag 6 is in home. So we'll just go to home to make it a little easier. So there's flag 6. So if I cat flag6.txt, it's huge. So what if I do cat flag, let's take a look at the grep command. So grep option pattern file. So grep says the first 2 characters of the flag are C9. So if I grep the pattern and the file, it looks like that is the flag. Okay, so we'll paste that, and there we go with that. Linux challenge is complete. So how do we look at system processes? Well, top is one way. This only shows you the top running processes though. And that doesn't seem to show us any flags. So what if we do, what is it, buddy? Cooper can play? Okay. Do you want to come here and say hi to the camera? Yeah? I'm streaming right now. Come here, you're fine. See, look. Nope, 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 look. See? There we are. Say hi. That is my boy Colin. Okay, let me stream. So let's figure out a way to look at processes. So one of the things I like doing, even in like multiple choice question kind of places, is sometimes one question will answer another. So I go back to the introductions here. They don't even show all the commands. Okay, so, well, let's try a little Google. See all running processes Linux. PS, maybe? PS aux. So I just have to Google every time. I am not good at rote memorization at all. Not at all. Oh, I see part of a flag 7 here. So let's expand our window out. Let's try that again. Okay, so where is it? I saw it. Flag 7. There we go. Boom. That's sneaky. They made it as a running process and just called that the name of the process and set it to basically that amount of time to run forever. Okay, so now we'll go back to TryHackMe. Scroll on down here. We're still only in task 2. Okay, so we'll paste. Boom. Decompress and get flag 8. Okay. Decompress and get flag 8. So we're going to go down to the root. We're going to find -iname flag 8. Okay, let's see if we can find it. Because it's not the full name, I think it might be a .zip or something. I hate scrolling. I think Colin's gonna hang out in the stream for a bit today. I do not want to stream Fortnite. I want to stream what I'm doing right now because I'm trying to teach people stuff that's going to be related to my future job, bud. Plus, it's hard for me to stream intensive video games just because this computer is not brand new. It's old. Thank you. Yeah, it's.
Somebody get it. Somebody sell it.
No, I built it.
You built it.
Okay, so if we did the wild card, right, like that command find dash iname flag 8 star. Here we go. We found it in Bob's home. So go home, Bob. Go home. So we'll go home. Okay, there it is. So let's try unzip flag 8 .tar.gz. That didn't work. So how do we untar gz Linux? I'm sure we'll find the command here. How to extract or unzip a tar gz file. Yep, there we go. Tar gzip. Tar command can also be used to extract tar-xf. Cool. tar-xf flag8.tar.gz. Okay. And now I have flag8.txt, flag8.txt. Right. The big thing about this is the more you use Linux, the more familiar you're going to become with it, the more used to it you're going to become. I know quite a few of these commands. A lot of them I don't because I don't use it enough right now. So the longer you mess with it, the more comfortable you'll get, the more used to this you'll be. So now we need to find our hosts file. So let's find out where a hosts file is stored. /etc/hosts. So the hosts file is in the etc directory. It's right there. So let's just cat that out. And I'm betting this is probably the flag. Maybe just that. Maybe the whole thing. We'll see. Okay, find all other users on the system. Okay, so again, right, the whole purpose of this is to teach you how to Google. Let's see what the problem said again. It said find all other users on the system. Find all other users on the system. So here's an. Let's see if that works. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Yep, looks like that command did. So this is a little regular expressions. It's not actually something I'm even terribly familiar with, but geawk or awk is a pattern scanning language, so it's reading basically the etc password file and printing the first variable in it, which is the username. So if I go cat right, it's this right here. it's just showing me the first part is really what I was doing. So if you go back up to this, and it's using a delimiter, and it's just printing that first variable. So this should be flag 10. Okay, let's see. Did I get it? Yep, looks like I did. I don't know why some of them still do that. Okay, so now Linux functionality. So it says Alice's private SSH key doesn't work. Her password is TryHackMe123. Okay. Run the command flag11. Okay. You need to look where the aliases are created. So I do believe. Yeah, bud.
I'm looking up Skies cluster campsites.
You want to use my phone to Google something for Fortnite?
Yeah, Skies cluster campsites. It's one of my Sky challenges, and I need one more Sky challenge.
Okay. Yep. There you go.
No, I don't know how to spell Skies cluster campsites.
Skies what?
Cluster campsites.
I don't. Skies campsites?
Skies cluster.
Coastal campsites. Here you go.
Wait, doesn't like.
Just scroll down. You'll read this, okay? You don't have to read all the words. Okay, so I think, and I very well could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. So let's see where aliases are stored. So where does Linux store aliases? Ah, there we go. They're typically placed in the home directory .bashrc. Okay, so I was way off. So we'll go home and we'll go. So ls, if you notice, showed me just this stuff. That's all the not hidden stuff. ls-a, I think of it as -all. Shows you everything. So .bashrc. So here you go. Custom alias, flag 11. If you type that in, it gives you this echo of you need to look where the alias is created, but then it gives you a flag. So copy. Paste you in for flag 11. Boom. All right. Where do I see MOTDs on an Ubuntu OS? Where does Ubuntu store MOTD? /etc/mo. Oh, Ubuntu on the other end places login messages on etc update MOTD. Update M. I see update-motd.d. Oh. Okay, so just kind of had to start looking through files. So love the cat command. And it looks like here in the first file in the directory, find flag 12. Reason I did cat logo.txt first because I knew that was a text file. The other ones, we'd have to kind of just guess. So I started with that. Start with the things you know. Find the difference between two script files to find flag 13. So what script files are they going for? So let's go back to the home directory. There's flag 13's directory, so let's go there. If you notice the color coding, kind of leads you into, hey, that's a directory if it's blue, white's just a file, red's is compressed file. Okay, so how do we find the difference here? Well, there's a great command. The difference between script 1 and script 2. And there you go. This is added. Boom. Okay. Okay, where on the file system are logs typically stored? Absolutely love stuff like this. Absolutely love stuff like this. So again, instead of just guessing, Linux, where are logs stored? The var log directory. Flag 14. Alright, so I didn't want you just using a find for it. Oh man. Oh, okay. They were nice enough to give you a ginormous text file, but at least they put the flag at the bottom. Alright. So there's flag 14. How to find kernel version. uname-r. Hostname CTL maybe? Okay, so here's some machine ID and boot ID that kind of look like flags. Yeah, let's try one of those. That one's not correct. This is the thing you're going to find, is there are a lot of different ways to do the right thing or to find the right answer. And sometimes what you find is not what they wanted you to find. So, cat/proc/version. Let's try that. Okay, so that didn't do it either. Do uname-r. Okay, well, let's see what TryHackMe's little hint is. Star release. Okay, so what does that mean to me? It means that I'm going to Google Linux star release. uname-srm. Maybe cat etc os-release, cat/etc/os release. Yeah, I didn't think they'd hide it in a man page. Information about system, including kernel version. Looks like this is a lot of physical information. Yeah, that's probably not what I wanted. Alright, well, we are kind of stuck a little bit at the moment. What, Colin?
I was playing my match and the phone turned off.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, and I have been streaming for a full hour, so we'll just pause here. I'll take a break. I'll do some Googling around myself, and I'll find that answer. And then when I start streaming again, we'll continue where we left off. But we are almost completely through, probably about halfway now. About halfway through with the Linux challenge section of TryHackMe. Awesome start so far. Look forward to catching you guys soon. See you later.
December.
Strange pneumonia cases reported.
Roger that.
January.
We discovered a new virus.
So what?
It's dangerous.
It's only a flu.
Wear a mask.
Don't wear a mask.
Stay at home.
It's violating human rights.
Building temporary hospitals.
It's a concentration camp.
Built in 10 days.
Show off.
Time to lockdown.
How barbaric.
February.
It's overwhelming our medical system.
Look how backward China is.
The virus is killing doctors.
Typical third world.
It's airborne.
It'll magically go away in April.
Everyone stay at home.
Violation of human rights.
March.
Our numbers are now dropping.
Impossible. Look at Italy.
We wore masks.
You lied to us.
We made our data public.
You kept everything secret.
Your people are now dying.
You didn't warn us.
We said it was dangerous.
You lied.
April.
We said it was airborne.
You gave false data. Why didn't you warn us?
We said it was dangerous.
The virus is not dangerous, but millions of Chinese are dead. Even though the virus is not dangerous, we are correct. Even though we contradict ourselves.
Gosh, just listen to yourself.
That's right. You lied. We did nothing for 3 months. And because the WHO agrees with China, we're cutting funding for the WHO.
Are you listening to yourselves?
We are always correct, even though we contradict ourselves.
That's what I love best about you Americans. Your consistency.